finally back with the gold finals. Oh, the casters. We have the winner bracket final. It's gonna be Newbee versus RW. The dream, like the dream clan war in the world. There's nothing better on the entire planet than these two teams clashing against each other. It's Newbee with 1-0 Lynn LawLiet versus Rogue Warriors with TH, Fly, and Infi. Once again, we have 2 2-2s. We have 3 1-on-1s. If we go full distance, every map is 1 point. First to 3 wins the clan war. And yeah, question is, what are the 2-2 teams? And what will TH and Infi play? Will they play Night Elf this time? Will they be Orc this time? I feel they were very successful with the human-orc combo, so switching that up for RW doesn't really work too well. And also in the solos, you want to play with your best race. Against Lynn, everything will be super hard. Maybe against Lynn, the playing Night Elves would be better than playing human because he's just so goddamn strong in that matchup and revolutionizes the matchup once again. So 1-0 and Lynn just continue playing. After winning their winner bracket semi-final game against Focus and Romantic, carrying Newbee into the winner bracket final. They're up against TH and Fly, who are starting this again. So Lost Temple out for RW. Newbee bans Turtle Rock in the 2-2s. No Twisted in the 1-on-1s. That's the ban of Rogue Warriors, as they have 2 humans. Don't want to play that, and Newbee bans Echo. So starting on Twisted in the 2-2s, starting on Amazonia in the 1-on-1s. All right. Hey, Kato, nice to see you again. Thank you, Mount Goshox, for the 2-1-3 sub. Oh boy, that's yeah, I guess it's TH with human then. Night Elf Orc, I don't really see in this patch. Just get destroyed by whatever early on. So Orc Undead versus Human Orc. Who will claim the lead in the biggest clan war of the season? Whoever wins this clan war will be going to the grand final in Shanghai or Wuzhen in January 3rd, when it's about $50,000. Runner-up gets a prize as well. 3rd and 4th place go out empty-handed. So whoever wins this is in the prize money ranks through the winner bracket. It's, of course, incredibly hard to do. The loser has a backup. They will be going to the lower bracket final against either Lucky Future or LP Club. The most prestigious clan war event in the world in the winner bracket final. Here we go. In the blue, for Newbee, the Chinese-Korean team of Lin and 1-2-0. And in the upper right, for the Rogue Warriors, we have TH and Fly. They both won their 2-2s before. Interesting base build here, by the way. The barracks like next to the altar. What is this? I've never seen this before. Is he walling off diagonally? Doesn't seem to fit, but we'll see what this is. Offensive tower. Okay. No barracks for Fly. Farseer it is for distraction. Okay, Rogue Warriors with some interesting plays. I think Lin and 1-2-0 will play rather standard. They have to defend the push that will come at the early stages of Tier 2 by Fly and TH. And of course deal with the Farseer early. So Fly again, distraction to buy time. 1-2-0 sees this now. It's like, what is up? What are you doing? But very simple and very standard by Newbee so far. That's what I expect from them. Yeah, 1-2-0 is super creative at the moment, but only in 1-on-1 so far. No crazy 2-on-2 tactics. He is playing this Orc Undead for a long time already. His old ally is now playing for LP Club. That's Shao KK. And Lin starts this off with the Golem Creep. This is not getting punished. There we go. Easy. Question in chat. Does anyone know what language Lin120 used to communicate? Purely out of curiosity. Lin is fluent in Chinese. So, starting off with the rune bracers, this will be a sell. Fast here comes in for the harass a little too late. But the burrow shouldn't be in time. Lin super quick, putting the peons into the burrow and defending it like this. But again, like same as they did against LF, super early pressure onto the orc, coil on the archmage, mass repair. That costs so many resources. But holds. That's a very late tech. A very, very, very late tech for Newbee. Or for Lin in general. And so that helped. Like, they didn't accomplish what they wanted. But at least got something out of this. 120 is teching. And of course, no progress on neither side. Except for Lin, who's the only one with level 2 at the moment. And then more kills. Little unlucky with the rune braces. Imagine if you had like True Shot Aura or Devotion. That would have been the dream. But Fly, this early game, like 0 experience. Nice, resummoned it. Like he didn't get a single kill thus far. And also TH, like almost 0 experience. Got boots now to run away from the blade. And just little skirmishes. Is this human orc strat still working if you don't have a level 3 archmage? TH is losing another footman. That's rare. Usually his footman control is super awesome, but what's up here? Technical difficulties, I guess. Could always be a little disconnect or something. Usually that's fixed in a matter of seconds, though. So will this open up a timing window for Rogue Warriors to abuse? With the tech of Lin being so late. That means the tier 2 buildings will be late. That means there's more time for TH and Fly to gather their forces to finish their attacks and then push into the orc base in the upper left. Okay. Mercenary camp now. Maybe it felt like 120 had a little disconnect or something. No steal, plus the claw. Oh, almost a surround on this grunt. Fly gotta be careful here. Lin's early game grunt control. Close to perfection, as always. Scroll of the Beast. Late dispel for the orc combo. For the orc undead combo. Long range con the berserker. He really wants that berserker. Good block by Lin though. But sweet sidestep. Hard to do against the boots. But again, like orc undead is a very late game combo. It feels they're getting away with this too easy. Paladin second. Rifle casters. Still interesting base. By TH. I see the appeal. Wait. Just raiders? That's it? No walkers? Okay. Tier 3, Lich, Destroyers. Standard stuff by 120. Lin should be arriving at Tier 2. Okay, there we go. And this is the perfect time, I guess, or should be the time, for TH and Fly to carry this home. Oh, Lin in trouble though. Oh, this grunt does survive. Lin is looking scary again. Feels untouchable at times. Yeah, Colorful challenged him. But alright, again they're moving a lot together. No big split pushes. Just good teamwork. So TC out. Robe of the Magi. Still no level 2 in general. Heroes very low, but the level 3 DK makes a lot of difference. We have a Blade Master with a Vamp Aura, by the way. Scroll. The Beast popped for RW, trying to get this Fiend. Oh, Holy Light saves it. Where's the DK? Am I missing something? Is he in the base to get the orb? Oh, that would be the perfect time. Speed scroll disengagement. Statues are coming. And yep, that's exactly what 120 did. Can he connect? Now the Lich has the orb. It's a little bit out of position. TC goes into the middle of everything. Whoa, that was a great stomp. It was hard to get to that position. But Statue sniped one of the two. Almost all heroes disabled here. Fly is really on point with his stomps today. Like across both clan wars so far. Well done. That one secures some kills. The focus fire by RW isn't the greatest yet. 2 Fiends remaining. Walkers for Lin. Lots of sustain. Takes out the Berserker now as the Blade Master. And this orb, this aura is so good for him. Coil executes a priest. Looking good, right? Looking good for Newbee. After this horrible start, nice disengagement, focusing on the Archmage now, trying to trigger a TP. Do they feel confident to take out Kodos? The statue snipes are really good by RW, preventing all the regen. Okay, get the grunt back from the Kodos stomach. Blade Master trying to focus something again. Oh wow, Lin and 120 both focusing everything on the Kodos. Stomp is good, gets another Raider. Less end snare. Every end snare so far was a kill, I guess. Lich in trouble. There's almost no mana anymore. He swapped it. There's no TP for 120. Lich! Oh, okay, he just swapped it. That's why the overlay didn't show it. About to die. Last second TP out. And now Lin? Lin's army is rather small. The speed scroll was used already, so he's in a TP as well. Lack of damage. Oh, has to use the lightning strike. Oh boy, dust settles. 82 supply for Newbee. A tiny little less for RW. But for engaging when the DK was gone, this was a great fight for Newbee, I think. Again, the longer the game goes, the better it is for Lin and 120. TC level 3, and big mana, and a pendant, and the rope. Oh, Fly, you got something to work with here. So be mask and mana potion in the DK as well. Whew, this is gonna be good. There's gonna be so many storms. And that's why it goes for the Dark Ranger, I think. Usually you would love to have a Crypt Lord pendant as well in the upper left. So stuff is happening everywhere. What's the Archmage doing? He's being found now. Could be a nice creepjack. There's no Mountain King here in this fight, so 120 can do whatever he wants. TH trying... There's no staff or a TP on the Blade Master. That's an issue. Fly is pushing into Lin's base. Town portal home by 120. Coil Nova immediately executes the Raider, but there's 3 remaining. Good stomp, no surround. Easy escape. Oh, speaking of easy escapes, there's an end snare. Gotta TP this one out. Is there a Coil Nova? Nope, prevented with the stomp. The silence just a tiny bit too late. Oh wow, and in the meantime, he shuts down this expansion, and there's not much that TH and Fly can do against it. Crazy multitasking. They're engaging again. Blade Master is on his way back, but still not here. Lin getting 3 units ensnared. 1-0 for the rescue. A little bit of a hex against this stomp, but it's so much damage. The Riflemen, they add up now. Nova into the front row. Sweet silence and ensnare. The control on the TC so far is really good, and he needs to keep it on that level. Silence again preventing the stomp, but dispels against it. There we go. Raiders are starting to fall. We have heal scrolls, 1 for Lin, and of course heal wave as well, but slowly but steady. They're getting the 10 supply kill. Wow, he's dropping all the items and then the potion. Oh my god, he's back to 500. This is endless stomps. I think the Dark Ranger ran out of mana. Yep, can't silence anymore. Kind of the same for the Shadow Hunter, who has to use the mana for regen. TC of Fly is such a monster carry. That stomp wasn't too great. Still 100 supply for Newbee. What about RW? I think Fly lost quite a bit. Or is about to drop quite a bit. Speed scroll. Engaging into this! Oh my! The nuke on this Hutchmage, but gets rid of the Hex and has some healing. Shadow Hunter under pressure as well. Chain Lightning doesn't hit the biggest target, but there we go. Another stomp. Is it like the 10th stomp or something in this fight? And Newbee is still alive. That shows you how well they did this. But for how much longer? Healing on the TC stomp again. Destroyer falls. Level ups. Level 3 Farseer for Wolves. DK still has a lot of mana. And Destroyers are still there for additional experience, which is good. Blade Master kind of low. Has a potion. Goes for the Archmage now. Trying to trigger something, but that's a Holy Light, and I think no Hex. Oh, there's the Hex! And they control this so well, just like they did against LP. The hero focuses of Lin and 1-0. Oh, what a treat to watch. And another kill. The Kodo's gone. Uh-oh. Going for the Farseer now, and they lose this hero as well. Both first heroes down for a W. Lots of Riflemen still remaining. The Blade so close. Has Windwalk now. Oh, the save with like 5 HP. Lin is God. And he gets to the fountain, not to the fountain, to the shop to get a potion. But Fly and TH, they're still in this. This army is still rather big. 58 supply for the human. Just Fly is dropping a lot here. Blade Master down to 50%, closer to the shop now. Oh, Fly is forgetting 2 units. What a fight. What a fight. This fight lasts forever. Blade Master catches a heal wave. And it's close to the shop now. Storm! Oh, there's no heal wave, but Lin again on 6 HP. The fireball arrives, but it's enough. He saves this for the 3rd time. And there's still coils for this Lich. As long as the Lich is here, is looking kind of okay. No mana on this TC anymore. Spirit Link again. Whoa, but he can't reveal himself. He needs another heal wave. So much money into items for Lin. And it feels like, despite losing 2 first heroes, TH and Fly got this. Lin at 28 supply. And Snare on the Shadow Hunter. He can't engage with the blade to pop him out because then he's dead. Stomp again and block. This is the Shadow Hunter. Close to dying. Blade Master's trying to rescue him somehow, but no potions to be transferred. Shadow Hunter dead. What a fight by Lin. By everyone pretty much. But TH and Fly not giving this up despite 2 first heroes dying. Lin, will he finally lose his Blade Master? So much emphasis, so much pressure onto the first hero of the Korean org. It feels like they're falling apart. It feels like it's too much. The next stomp will hit so hard. He's just lining up for it. Destroyer save last second. Constantly mana on the DK, but he can't coil everything. Stomp on the Blade Master. That must be it. He's trying for the 3rd time, and finally it's working. Lin losing both heroes and pretty much the entire army. It's all up to 1-0, but against this massive force, it's looking dire. Lich in trouble, surrounded, long range coil, but the Hold Light executes the DK. Third hero kill, and here's the fourth one, and it's the double Gs, and TH and Fly remain successful in the twos. Big smiles. High five. This time TH is not ignoring the high five here. Holy, what a fight. That lasted forever. That was bonkers. How many items did they burn through? This TC was incredible. That was the first set out of 5, hopefully. And that was just the party starter. So sick. This TC. Without the TC at the end, like, these items. But the balls of Fly to drop a Sobi Mask, a Robe of the Magi, then pop the potion. In the middle of all this chaos. That was a sweet move. 1-0 for Rogue Warriors. TH undefeated today, huh? 3-0, and he has to play the solos today. If we get more clan wars like this, 2020 is already great. And this has just started. It's noon now. I'm casting for 6 hours already, and we're still not halfway through the day. So in China, it's getting rather late. This will be a long day. So, who do we seed in the solos? What was the map again? Was it Northern Isles again? I'm not... Or was it Amazonia? I'm not 100% sure. So yeah. Kind of hard who to choose now. Newbee sent 1-0 in the clan war before. And it was Infi for Rogue Warriors. So I wonder if they will do the same. It doesn't really matter what happens. Like, we get only awesome matches in this clan war. Awesome. So, okay. I guess it will take some time until the players are on stage. We take a little break, and then we'll be right back with map number 2 of Rogue Warriors versus Newbee. There we go. Match number 2. 1-0 versus Infi. Undead versus Human. So far in these clan wars, Newbee was always a little more dominant than RW, I feel. But this clan war is starting off really well, with TH being undefeated today. Infi, though. He won his 2-on-2, but he lost the 1-on-1 to So-In. That was the biggest upset of the day so far. And now we see these two players clashing. Infi with Human versus Undead. It feels like I haven't seen this in forever. He was switching races a lot in this matchup, so very unpredictable, in my opinion. And that's it. Infi in the upper right as Human for the Rogue Warriors. 1-0 in the bottom left for Newbee. Later, it's going to be a Lin versus Fly as the second match. So Lin and Orc Mirror is always a beast, so we can expect him to win there. This game, if it's a 2-0 for Rogue Warriors after this, it's gonna be super hard. Because LawLiet has to face TH in the decider then. That's gonna be rough. We've seen this match not too long ago in CC Master, and TH's team is unbeatable in this matchup. Infi chewing a little on his lip. That's quite a rare expression for him. So 1-2-0 waiting for his hero choice. Infi in the upper right, Amazonia it is. DK, no Dreadlord or whatever, no Mountain King here as well. So standard DK versus standard Archmage. So the question is, will this Acolyte Harass work this time? I think Romantic was it, who took great care of it. In Clan War number 1. But yeah, Infi should be aware of the last his abilities of 1-2-0. It's always interesting how the Undead is changing it up from like qualifiers to main events like this. So how aggressive is this going to be? Acolyte gets the first purge. Lightning Shield! Oh no! Masters Colosseum striking again! Is this going to be an Infi? Lightning Shield is good, but the positioning of the Militia is also pretty great. Ring of Protection +3. That didn't work too well. Oh no, the steal by 1-2-0. It's a disaster. This is no level 2 for this Archmage. Arrives right on time. Another coil, another kill, and a corpse. Ouch. That hurts. That hurts a lot. What an opening. And new skeletons. Without level 2, what to do? Yeah, the little green camp is here. But that takes forever. Infi wants to expand, huh? Okay, he gets level 2, but I don't think it's enough for level 3. Oh boy, has to call Militia. An even later tech. Chat is awaiting Infi to tap out. Look at Infi's eyes. Okay, now it's over, but they were wide open. Like, what is happening here? You can't expect this from Happy. Oh, Boulder toss onto the DK. He's losing a little too much HP. But okay. Militia called. One Fiend in. Needs to pressure the DK. But that's free damage on the Water Elemental. And that will take even longer. We have had one Fiend steal against the Rock Golem earlier today. Okay, Miss Coils wanted to get this Footman, but that doesn't work. Archmage gets the experience. And that should be level 3, or if he prevents this troll, then he prevents level 3. Not going for it. Infi recovers at least a little, but that's 1 kill for the skeletons. That's 2 kills for the skeletons. And the third one might fall as well. DK has to retreat. Infi prevented this, or played around this very well. Now the Fiend is low, the DK is low, and Infi has some time to set this expo up. Tier 2 is done though. 2 new Fiends are summoned. Needs to stay on Blight for a little. And Infi knows, of course, okay, my opponent is hurt. I can do whatever I want. Great recovery. Only 2 peasant losses. during the expo creep. And all of a sudden, it's level 3.5. Skeletons again, but won't get the kills. Level 2 creep for 1-0, that's absolutely necessary. It will be a fast one. But the middle belongs to Infi. Oh. Was a lightning shield here as well. Another lightning shield. Angry wizard. So 6 footmen. But the Nova is there. Should be relatively easy to hold if he sees DK good scouting. Is he trading? Infi a little hesitant as well. Buying some time for the towers. But this is only 4 fiends. DK is at home. The heroes are at home in general. 1-0 needs to retreat, right? Okay, got it. Militia were called as well. This could have been a sandwich. Nice timing by Infi. But oh, no unholy aura here. Needs to wait a little. And the statue is ready. Okay, time for the undead to pressure. Infi's army is needed at home. Mana is looking good on the Lich. Instantly executing one. What good block by Infi as well. 2 footman kills. That's okay. The tech has started. Well, rather greedy by Infi. What's this fiend doing here? Easy kill, and that's level 4. Like, for how late level 2 was, level 4 is insanely fast. The DK is low again. Without a Mountain King in. Not level 3. Quite far away. And the middle has been crept by Infi already. This mastermind. Archmage. Ooh, gotta be careful. I'm not sure. Okay, there was no coil. But there is now. There's Coil Nova. Archmage. Isn't he a little... Oh, that's the big potion. Okay. Felt like there was a chance to nuke, but rather use it here. All the fiends around. Well done. He's gonna lose 2 footmen again, but he can't fight out. Statue threatened by the water elemental constantly. Infi about to get another surround here. 1 footman is hurt, but so is the Lich. Okay, nice dance. But this Lich just needs the coil. And the DK needs to be careful of a surround. Very stressful early game. Level up. That's a Nova. That must be a kill. Uses it on 1 footman. That wasn't ideal. But okay. Blacksmith, lumber mill, wall off, towers. Defend is ready. Mountain King coming. This was now the weakest part Infi has always been in this match. Nice save on the statue. Destroyer upgrade queued. But towers are already up. Defend is ready. Mountain King is in. And low mana on the undead heroes. This is looking great for Infi. And he knows, taking to tier 3 immediately. Couple of footman pickoffs here and there. It's not skipping casters. Finally level 3 on the DK. But especially once tier 3 is done and we get orb, that's not enough. Thank you, Skunkly, for the tier 1 sub. Okay, we're waiting for the destroyer upgrade and this orb. Backpack, orb into a fiend, and let's go. But how to break this? Okay, it's only 4 footmen remaining. without too many creep spots. 1-0, rose to level 3 and 2. And he's trying to bust the main. 2 destroyers. 1 tower cancelled. Doesn't want to dive too deep yet. And the workshop finishes. Gyro's coming. Good mana. But I don't see a base falling here. That's usually... Oh, nice. No anti-air. For Infi, obviously, except the Archmage. But usually it's make or break. Easy kill so far. Destroyer is not in this push. Mountain King is far away from any level ups. But the level 4 Archmage, man, this was so fast. It is quite a problem to level the second and third hero for Infi. Lich will get level 3 no matter what. For the third hero, it's not that important. Good steals. Oh boy. Keeps the Mountain King on level 1.3. And they always have mana thanks to the Dispel. Prevents the Paladin even. That is level 3. That was a lot of kills on the repairing peasants. Yeah, prevents the Paladin. There's no second altar coming. But we get a couple of gyros. But the floodgates are open. Lots of patience for 1-0, but the web isn't finished. Web isn't finished, and these gyros catch him by surprise. The coil is okay, but the destroyers, what about them? He just donates 10 supply to Infi. Shredder's in this fight. Thing is, these gyros are completely useless now. Doesn't even bother with them at all, but this opens up the game for the water elementals, which is then a better solution against obsidian statues. Nice long range coil. Now we have web. It's a nice cause of effect in this matchup. Dark Ranger third. Mountain King isn't even level 2. Infi had 51 supply. Not great, but Infi holds. Infi keeps his main intact, is still mining from 2 bases. Destroyers are gone. But now... Oh, even ghouls in this fight. Okay, knights are coming. Sweet. Save of that statue again. But for how long is this destroyer going to last? Paladin is out now as well. Still low levels for MK and Paladin. And mining is disrupted. He's diving so deep with those fiends. Shredder is falling again. Towers are falling. Okay, engaging now. Good coil, but won't save him. And that's a TP. Base is in shambles, but it's still working. A Fiend dead on the way out. That's Mountain King level 2. With Bash makes him a lot more unpredictable. Items for 1-0 are horrible. And the web was just a little too late. In the first gyro engagement. Maybe he didn't see the workshops. Another mistake by 1-0 having the statue here. There's no reason really. But okay, 48 supply. Tough fight for the second point in this clan war. But now Infi gets more and more weapons. Orb to prevent healing, staff to prevent killing. And both are a little sloppy, right? This could have been another free kill. He's just trying to break the base again. With 1 knight and 3 heroes. This is not scary at all. Oh. Good bombings here. 1-0 supply stuck. Staff's home though. 1 gyro falls with good focus fire. Not even. 2-0 on the Fiends. Wow. So many workers dead. And for investing into a zapper and a town portal, this push didn't really do too much. Right, Infi? We are used to like dealing way more damage. Double involved. Flute doesn't help too much at the moment, but maybe later. Thank you, Picky, for the 18-month resub. But he's mining again. 46 versus 48. Is 1-0 still trusting the destroyers? Feels like both players are a little tired, maybe. But the hero levels... Okay, we do have a level 2 paladin, finally. With the right choice going for Divine Shield. Creep check, though, and another TP. This is great for 1-0. Oh! Saving that knight. Great for 1-0 to always drain the 350 gold. And of course, Tanks. Tanks was in the game against Lucky Future. When TH sent out that 1 tank, that was the turning point of the game. Even landmines now. And 1-0 is again in the human base. This time it's his TP. I guess he did a good amount of damage again. We have Frenzy Ghouls even. And Sundering Blades. This time he gets the kill. But the tank arrives and 1-0 has to respond immediately. Oh, he blocked in his MK. That's a little annoying. Thank you, Money to Black. €12.35. It's 40 degrees in Adelaide, Australia. But the action is heating up here. Thanks for the great year. Looking forward to the next. Oh, that's lovely, man. Thank you very much. And I hope you survive this unhuman heat that you're suffering through. This is a crazy back and forth game. 1-0 has to play a lot more defensive. But I guess he says just no. Going Abominations now. Tank kind of blocked in. How did he get in there? Is there an opening to the bottom right? This looks like a zapper again. And this looks like easy kills. Acolytes are falling. Tanks are doing massive damage. The Ziggurats are still up. Definitely a mistake not to last hit them. But now he does. Lich alone, not a TP. Was just the staff. Is this Lich alone enough to hold this? Okay, there's a DK as well. Whoa, I'm up for way too long. But where's the rest of the army? Was it a double staff? It was a double staff. Okay, DK in trouble. Invo potion. He has the big one and the small one. as well. Needs to transfer one. I guess there's plenty of mana for the coil. Doesn't do too much. LawLiet follows this up. The Lich is dead. And in 1-0 calls for the GG. It was too much. Infi destroying the base. And Rogue Warriors take the lead with 2-0. Oh, this is not looking good for Newbee. And I am getting really tired. Sorry about that. But yeah, 1-0, not able to take the win here. Double staff. Didn't expect this at all. After this early game where he prevented this Archmage level 2 for a while, didn't really follow it up. He gave Infi too much of an opening by letting him attack the DK a lot and also the Fiend, so he was low and had to play passive. That gave Infi the entire middle super fast level 4. And then another mistake by not getting Web in time. That was... I mean, Infi wasn't playing... none of these players was playing perfect. But... Infi with less mistakes had more opportunities even to kill Fiends and statues alone when they were a little misrallied. And yeah, in the end, again, the first tank changes this entire match, I feel. Then you have to respond, then you're like, there's less pressure on the human. And that means less damage, that means he has more gold, and then he can build a bigger army and then crush you. But yeah, he had so many Fiends. I think if he has Web, the Destroyers survive a lot longer. I don't know. Again, 1-0 and clan leaks. He's not the carry he needs to be. He should be. So the next game is Lin versus Fly in an Orc Mirror. And that must be the point for Newbee. A 3-0 for Rogue Warriors would be an utter disaster for Newbee. Thank you, Mount Goshox, for another €5. You may be tired, but you're still doing a great job casting these games. I will take a little break, catch some fresh air, refill my coffee, and slap me in the face a couple of times. And then the next cast should be a little better. Orc Mirror between these, always great. I am looking forward to Tier 3 Orc Mirror. I hope you do too. So, tiny little break here, see you in a bit. So, match points for Rogue Warriors in the Orc Mirror. He has to defend Newbee's honor and Newbee's run in the winner bracket. They looked strong against LP, but Infi, TH, and Fly in the winner bracket final showing up strong. Fly was destroyed by Happy. There's no other way. There's no other way to say it than destruction on Twisted Meadows. So he has to step up his solo game. And the 2-2, Fly is playing great. He's of course a big reason why Rogue Warrior is so successful here. And now all the pressure on the world champ. In Orc Mirror, he should feel very comfortable. But it's the best of one. It's the best of one and everything can happen. Will we see this Tier 3 stuff? Or will it be a normal mirror? With Fly, you never really know. But Lin is considered the big favorite here. And then it would be 2-2 time again. Lin and LawLiet versus Fly and Infi then. Infi with a performance against 1-0, he did Rogue Warrior a big favor by defeating 1-0 here. Because the last game, if it comes down to the last game, is TH versus LawLiet, and TH is considered the big favorite right there. It's a long way for Newbee to Wuhan from here on out. They are not allowed to lose a single map anymore. And judging from the performance of Lin and LawLiet in the first 2-2, they shouldn't be considered favorites in the 2s either. Alright. Again, this takes some time. Fly doesn't seem to be satisfied with his setup so far. So a couple of minutes until we have it. We have our game, and we're loading in to game 3 of Newbee versus Rogue Warriors. 2-0. 2-2s after a crazy battle went to Rogue Warriors. Infi versus 1-0 looked like it started to be an easy win for the Undead, but it wasn't. So, what's it going to be? We're on Terrana's stand. This could be a Shadowhunter opening. Haven't seen it in a while. But with Lin, it's definitely possible. Also with Fly, it's kind of possible. He played that on AZ against Lin before. If we get a Shadowhunter mirror, that would be super funny. And really, really rare. But alright, what is it? Blade Master for Fly. Wait, is it Fly in the blue? I didn't see it. Oh no, okay. It's Lin in the blue and Fly in the red. We have Blade Masters, right? If I saw this correctly. Was a little confused because the names are not adjusted to the sides. So Terrana's good map to creep on. There are quite some chokeholds, like the bridges or the positions next. It is a Shadowhunter for Fly. Oh, he's doing it again. Okay. I missed it so far, but okay. The AZ strat with the lightning shield creep for Fly. If Lin, well, he knows that this is happening. He knows exactly now. Taking his sweet time. That's definitely enough time for Lin to arrive here. But he's not going that way. He's not going to the Merc camp. Maybe creeping the green first helps Fly in a way that Lin does not expect this. Okay, he absolutely 100% knows now. Shadow Priest for Blade. Okay, here we go. Lin, is he in time for the big steal? Yes, he is. Big mana as well. Oh, no. This is horrible. Again, an early creep camp going to the Newbee player. He's playing around that second steal, but the Shadowhunter is already so low. Hex on the Blade. Okay, he gets that level 2 most likely, but the Blade Master's just right-clicking the Shadowhunter. Oh, ho, ho, another Hex. How much is there? There's another Windwalk for sure. Is he committing? No! Fly salvaging this. Well. But the big mana. He has 3 more Windwalks. Where to go now, Fly? This Shadowhunter needs to take great care. Oh, nice reveal. And Hex again. Prevents XP again. Right clicks on the Blade Master again. Fly 100% consolidated. Tech is, of course, a lot faster. But getting this tiny chunk of experience, not tiny, the big part of the experience of that camp and the big item for Lin is massive. Like, imagine a level 3 SH fight in the middle of the game with a big mana. That's what dreams are made of. And he could commit now. Limited amount of hexes. He used the first one on this grunt to get the kill. Nice stutter step, but Lin comes in with a block. Cool micro moves between the two. Oh, Lin denies it and attacks the Shadowhunter again to cancel the healing. This SH is either dead or TP. Oh, Lin on a rampage now. Denies the grunt, kills the Shadow Priest, forces the Shadowhunter to retreat. And not even using the potion yet. So, Pit Lord second or what? Is the tech finished? I'm not sure. TC for Lin. No Shadowhunter. We're still waiting for the Pit Lord. Here it is. But Lin, easy creep now. Mental of Intelligence. And if this is another big potion of mana. I don't think he has the time to get the Pit Lord up in levels. There's quite some camps. But Blade, like, no heal wave. Wait. He got the second mana? Where's the item? Either he found the second potion of mana and used one, or something weird happens. I don't know. Nice tank item. It was wanted, he sold it. Thank you, Luchi. Okay. TC leveling up to level 3. That gives the Pit Lord some time. Is the heal wave the deciding factor? I mean, it's gonna be decent AoE with the cleave. Claws for the blade. But where is the damage really from Fly? I'm not too sure yet. Should be very good hero focus with Stomp. These stomps are going to be so big. Okay, 3-3 on the levels now. Everything calmed down a little bit. But with the levels, I think Lin is eager to fight again. Pit Lord, pretty much no damage. Blade Master sees this movement. It's going to be a lot of damage on Fly. And Lin is positioning in a way to intercept. Reveal, sees the Blade Master. Item goes. Oh, the hex during the Windwalk. That was nice. Ankh of Reincarnation, but here comes the Storm. Might need to pass this Ankh, but the Blade Master is in the middle of everything. No heal wave, mind you. Only has an invul to work with. Heal scroll on the TC though, and the Storms are once again so good. And where's the damage? There seriously is no damage. Heal scroll used. Speed scroll. Fly is trying to get out. But Lin feels like he has this under control with all the storms in the world. The potion was used. There's still so much more. Blade Master is not attacked at all. The cleave is good, but the damage uptime really isn't. Thanks to all the stunts, the TC is kind of babysitting this Pit Lord. And the SH now. Blade Master is so brave. He is so brave because he knows that nothing can touch him. Ankh transferred. But I guess he just surrounds him here. Fly is falling apart. Shadowhunter is back. Blade Master turns around. Invul Potion, 7 seconds. And the SH dies again. And the Pit Lord will follow. Everything will follow. Oh boy. That's quite a ruffle stomp right here. SH Pit Lord not working out at all. GG. Newbee stays alive as Lin dominates Fly, who has very rough one-on-ones here today. TC with Stomp in an Orc Mirror. Lin immediately moving over, shaking his hand. Sorry, I skipped that a little. That was just incredible by Lin again. Finally a point for Newbee. That was necessary. Otherwise, they would have found himself in the lower bracket, which they don't. And now it's time for some 2-2 again. So it's going to be Lin staying in the seat, Fly as well. This is, of course, rough on Fly now. As after such a loss, he immediately has to play 2-2 with the Infi this time. Yeah. Maybe he picked TC because of the big mana. That was so much mana. I mean, Fly used the Stomp pretty much perfectly in the 2-2s with the big mana. Lin here, returning the favor a little bit. But yeah, SH Pit Lord, it's cool to see something different, but this didn't really work out the way Fly intended it. I mean, the early game was already bad. It was very obvious, I guess, that Lin is coming in for the Creep Jack. Green camp first before the mercenary camp is, in my opinion, questionable. With the peon being there. But yeah, Fly in one-on-ones, not on the highest level. It showed against Happy, it showed against Lin. That once his creep routes weren't working, he was in deep trouble. Yeah. We have the second 2-2. Lin and LawLiet. It's up to them now. We won't see 1-2-0 again in this clan war. It's super pixelated, right? I have it on high quality. Sorry about that. And they're up against Infi and Fly. That 2-2 team looked super strong before. And it wouldn't surprise me too much if Newbee falls to the lower bracket now. So, Nullwood it is. After losing Twisted, Newbee decides to go for Nullwood. Well, of course, we have a fountain in the middle. That can be mana or health. Okay. LawLiet and Lin didn't look too impressive in the game against Lucky Future. LP. Thank you, Paralo GG, for the 14-month resub. And Human Orc seemed really strong today. In general, I would think that Lin and 1-0 is Newbee's star 2-2 team. Definitely the best they have. What is Lin's and LawLiet's idea? Both are super creative when it comes to timing and creeping. But against Infi and Fly, man. Is there something in Warcraft that Infi and can't do, by the way. He's so good at team games. He's so good with pretty much every race. If you have TH and Infi on your team in a system like this, that's just a blessing. And what's LawLiet doing? I think that's the biggest question mark. What can LawLiet do? If we see rifles again, this hunts, they don't do anything. And that's the issue. That's the number one issue in this, I guess. All right. It feels like we finally get the game starting. Here it is. Still match points for Rogue Warrior. Lin and LawLiet need to carry their team into the decision. Or can Fly and Infi close it out. Not what it is. We have Newbee in the blue with the 6 o'clock and 4 o'clock position at the south. Still so loud to me. Okay. Engine of War Creep against the shop. Okay. Music is still loud, right? That should do it. So, Keeper or Demon Hunter? That's the first question. Or even Podem with the TC Headhunter stuff. Oh, didn't see it. Sorry. So, Archmage for Infi who has to stick with human. Demon Hunter. No Keeper. So what do we have? Blade Master Archmage combo versus Blade Master Demon, then I think. Is there something else LawLiet can do but hunts? That's, I guess, the question. So no one is really going for fast here. We go... Oh, I didn't see the fountain yet. Not too sure what it is. So how aggressive are they going to be? Shop creeps always first because it's the easiest. And good items for the Blade Masters. Oh, wow. Newbie starting off well. Claws and Circlet. Lots of Circlet on both of them. That will be great trades early. Oh, and the harass by Lin. Starting off well. Stealing the water elemental. And very creep heavy game. Especially by the... Oh, second claw! That's great. That's a great start. Once you unlock crit, especially. Needs to burn this Archmage. A little fly comes in, but LawLiet doesn't know. And what a surprise this is. Out of the shadow, speed scroll used as well. And there's a backstab. LawLiet losing his level 1 hero. Lets it die. And what can Lin do in the meantime? Oh, I guess steal this one. And prevent level 2. But man, what a roller coaster of emotions for LawLiet. Finding these great items and then Fly comes out of nowhere. Great call, great distraction. This time he's staying with archers and techs. This is the way better answer, in my opinion, than just massing Huns. Techs on all sides. Rifleman for Infi. And yeah, what is LawLiet going for? Ooh, sweet save. Is it Dryads? They will get wrecked by rifles as well, I think. So bears or MGs? Tough call for LawLiet. Night Elves have dominated 2-on-2 for a long time. Those days are over. Trying to trap the Blade Master here. There's no Windwalk anymore. We have a Fountain of Health, by the way. Little battle between Infi and Lin. How many times they've met in big finals. Best of 5, best of 7. We've seen it all. Well, they meet here in the 2-on-2 at a best of 1. For the survival. Shadowhunter second. Blood Mage. Okay. Blood Mage SH is of course a sweet combo. And Shadowhunter helps, like, the creeping with an engine of what? Tinker? What? Spam the rockets, I guess. LawLiet, lots of love for the goblins. Doesn't matter if it's Alchemist or Tinker. He seems to be the #1 Tinker player. At least in quantity. We see this quite a bit from him. So what does it do? It cancels channeling. It's a little bit of stun. And AoE damage. But it's not enough AoE damage to, like, to be enough. So I guess it's for the siphon cancels and, I don't know, a little better positioning. I think it works, it should work rather good. Double claw on Lin's Blade Master now. On both Blade Masters, actually. Gonna be some good crits. $12 creep by Infi it is. The dragon in the middle still up for grabs. Let's grow the beast here now. The rifles are big damage. It's only Dryads. No tier 3 tech yet. Are they expanding? Whoa, creep check time. With Dryads and the Tinker stun. Ah, it's not the combined army. No expansion on either side on Norwood. Triple claws for Fly. And a Scroll of the Beast. This damage will get completely out of hand. Scroll of the Beast on both sides, actually. This Blade Master is so crazy. Vamp Aura. There's not much melee in this. Of course, decent. But combined supply pretty equal, but Rogue Warriors are engaging into this. Heal Scroll for LawLiet. Siphon on the Blade Master, interestingly. Engine of Wars in this fight as well. Speed Scroll on the Blade. Has to get out. Fly. Of course, you are not allowed to lose this damage dealer. That's why he's getting an Invo Potion here. Banish on the Blade Master to prevent the damage from Lin. When will we see the Cluster Rocket? Siphon. Oh, Scroll of the Beast pushed out from both Blade Masters solo. They, of course, know about this weakness of Fly. Burning him instead of the Shadowhunter, interestingly. With tiny little rockets coming. But But is that enough? Info potion on the blade, getting rid of all these serpent wards. But the dryads, what do they add really? A little bit of dispel, a little bit of slow. But that's about it. Tinker is low. Blade Master by Lin under pressure. Here comes the Hex, and that's the kill. Fly is not the one losing his blade because he has the invul. What an important purchase at the beginning of the fight to go for the shop. Oh, and this is Rogue Warriors with 1 foot in Wujian. But can there be an overwhelming mass? Infi expanding immediately. Pushing into Lin's base immediately. Blade Master's back. Mass repair. Shop goes down, but the siege continues. Detonates the Wisp here. Newbee coming back to hold this. Lin is supply stuck. And there's no front line. It's rifles versus dryads, and we know how that ends. 1 down. 2 down. In a second. Refocusing on the Kodo Beast. It's decent damage by now. Kodo falls, that's a level up for the Blood Mage. And that's level 3 for the Blood Mage. That's level 2 Siphon. Fly though, gotta be careful with this blade. It's so surreal to have this damage. He's going for the Blade Master again. Critical strike. Oh no, Lin! Lin is doing a fly and loses his Blade Master twice in a row. The Dryad Concave is nice, but the rifles are storming forward. Cluster rockets once more, but that doesn't work at all. Lin is losing more and more and more. Fly is playing a very solid game. And now it's only Dryads left. Lin is at 28 and the Shadow Hunter dies as well. GG! This is Rogue Warriors making their way. We saw it in the bottom right. Oh yeah! Big smiles on their faces. Very rare to see. Especially from Infi, seeing him so happy. They are in the grand final. That is $15,000 guaranteed for Infi, TH, and Fly. Yeah, you can see that these clan wars, they're bringing out the emotions, even in the biggest veterans. Fair play by Newbee. They find themselves in the lower bracket. They have 1 more shot to follow RW. This did not work 1 bit. Night Elf is the liability. And I feel you need either bears or dryads or a different race. LawLiet plays this very, very solid human. But of course, since you have to stick with your race, that's not really an option. Newbee down, Rogue Warriors advancing. And to be honest, for me that's a little bit of an upset. The 2-on-2s really carry them. Fly was a little bit of a weak spot in the 1-on-1s. Infi didn't play his best. Especially versus Soen. And the 2-on-2s, man. They seem undefeatable in these 2-on-2s with the human orc combo. That was 1 strong Fly here in the 2s. Infi and TH making great calls. Playing very, 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 very solid. And Newbee couldn't beat them. And you need the 2s if you want to advance here. Super good. We're getting robbed of LawLiet versus TH, which is kind of a shame. But we will see Lin 1-0 and LawLiet again. We have our bracket ready. Rogue Warriors make it through the winner bracket. Guaranteed top 2 performance. They will be offline in Wujian on January 3rd. And that's our lower bracket. That's the schedule for the rest of the day. LP versus LF. This is for Lucky Future. Happy Soen WFZ. And Iceorg versus LP, which is Romantic, Focus, Colorful, and Shao KK. And then the winner of that first clan war will face Newbee in the all-deciding lower bracket final. That's the schedule for the rest of the day. We are online for 7 hours 20. And 2 more clan wars coming, so I'm pretty sure we will be here for at least 3 more hours. Everything will be played today until we have 2 clans remaining. And yeah, that's gonna be quite good. We're gonna see Happy again, who had a very good 2-2 with Soin, and a destruction, nothing but a destruction against Fly. So, I'm taking a little break again. And then we get ready for the lower bracket semi-final. I don't know how long this break will be. But I'll be gone for like 10 minutes. And then we talk a bit. And then we see how fast or how slow they are in China over there. As this is all played in Shanghai. And I feel like I'm absolutely losing my mind, so a little break is necessary. Okay, so see you in a bit with Lucky Future versus Lao Pao Esports Club.